Matter at hand tonight is Road to the Show, though. And it was not the dream start that we wanted with the Tampa Bay Rays. That is for damn sure. Figured we would leave Pittsburgh, a truly terrible team, and, you know, have a little bit better success. Well, the problem is we came to a team that might be equally as bad. Pittsburgh has, or rather Tampa Bay has definitely shaved off talent in just 1 year. To the point that this team is now terrible. We have started the season 3-11, and I have started the year with a sub-200 batting average. Now, we do have 2 home runs to go with that, one of which being a grand slam, which account for most. In fact, over half of our RBIs have come from one swing. Looking to get a little bit more done today. We'll see how far we go. We've got Toronto, home series against Washington. I'm going to be really, really happy every time we're on the road in this Road to the Show, because I just hate the Trop that much.
It's a new day in your world. Make the most of what you find out there. Not a blue day in your world. All the colors flying, everyone else stares.
It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Well, what a very fitting song to intro this game to. It's a new day. And we hope that is the case, but we do take on the Toronto Blue Jays. And yes, yet again, we are looking at Clayton Kershaw in a Blue Jays uniform.
That one in there.
Great start. Biggest problem we've had with Road to the Show is that every pitcher, regardless of who it is going to live on corners, on edges. We will see nothing to hit.
Pitch in the dirt, and the count.
And it's just kind of been the theme ever since we did get to the major leagues. Why we got home pants on? We're on the road. I fucked that up.
2 outs.
In the dirt. Trying to advance successfully. JT Realmuto's here as well.
And now a man into scoring position.
2-1 here. All of a sudden an RBI opportunity comes our way. Whoa!
Doesn't get the call.
Ho-ho!
Looks like he thinks that should have been a
That's a shock.
top of the zone.
We also don't usually get a lot of that.
That's just a case where I think he's
3-1. But again, that's just not our spot, not our swing. Oh, by the way, we have a stance change. We're using torque stance now.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's
so far, no results. Holy shit.
They've got a guy in scoring position.
I thought that was going to be a home run off the foul pole.
Kershaw fires.
And ball 4 anyway.
4 to a board.
Well, we'll take our walk, especially in a full count.
Some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about
Good
a guy
stuff.
who wants to pitch deep
But
into the ball game.
again,
It's not gonna help with the
didn't
pitch
really
count
want
right
to
there.
give us
They
anything
can't
too
afford to
hittable
hand out
anyway.
free bases at this rate.
Conforto batting .255. And yeah, never in doubt.
And that'll do it. So the Rays
Well, we're on base.
And now the Blue Jays will get their initial.
Overall, can't be too upset with that
Here's
first at bat.
Andres Jimenez.
Into the field, where happiness goes to die.
On the ground.
Whoa!
Right side,
A play at first base.
and he handles it himself.
Wow.
Batting third.
Andres Jimenez grounds out. We got a challenge here, presumably still against Kershaw. 39 pitches to get through 2 1/3, or 2 2/3. Runner on second. We're just going to try and drive in some runs. A run, more specifically. So one good slider to hit. We put a good swing on it and missed it. Ground ball, foul. There it was. And we were a little bit out in front on that one, but that's more or less the same pitch that we thought that we were going to blast in our last at-bat.
And he's down 0-2
Wow.
as he swings through it.
Splitter fooled me.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Yet we were
Here
still
in
on it.
game 1 of this 3-game set.
I would have been way late on the fastball. It's what I thought it was.
Swing.
Just like that.
Struck him out. Make it 4
A walk and a
strikeouts for him
strikeout,
on
the
the
fourth of the
today.
game for Clayton Kershaw.
The batter.
He is
number
still
13.
out here
I think
and
the key
still
if he
all
can
over
get
this
through
Rays team.
one more
Tampa
inning,
Bay
anything
is getting
after
one
that, a
hit
hitter or
again.
two is bonus, but They should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And first offering is
See a
fouled
fastball,
off.
feel like we have to swing at it because we really haven't seen too many of those in this our third at bat. In the air, it's hit fairly well. That one is off the wall. We're going to have to stop at first base, I think. Was able to be played so well off the wall.
Bit of a guess. You have to be
Give a
right in
chance
those
here to
spots or things can get
Conforto
away from you awfully quickly.
and not run ourselves into an
And
out.
here is Michael Conforto.
Down two.
With the
Conforto
tying
representing
run at
the
plate, and we're the top
tying
half of the
run.
sixth.
Conforto hits one well. Right field, and that turns out to be a great decision. Michael Conforto ties the game.
It's 3-3.
How in the world did he manage to hit that one out? It wasn't
See?
even in the strike zone.
Good things happen. Sometimes in Road to the Show. A hit, a walk, scored a run on a Michael Conforto home run. And for as much as we shit on him, Conforto probably is the best form of protection we have ever had in the last two seasons of Road to the Show, going back to MLB 24.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Base hit to the right side to start the bottom of the seventh. Yeah, we came in with a fresh mind when it came to Road to the Show.
So the tying run in scoring position now.
Well,
Next to bat
Toronto
will be
is
the Rays
retaking the
forward.
lead, and it is Porter Hodge again, who I'm not a big fan of.
Swing
Woo!
and a miss. And it's
Why is
0-1.
Boog so excited about a swing and a miss on the 0-0? Splitter got us out in front. No doubt about that.
Comes up empty.
Wow, he threw it again.
2.
And it's so fast. It's a 90+ mile an hour splitter. So you really just don't know until you're way out in front on it.
So the tying run at second.
That blew us away with a heat.
That's a strikeout.
Gave us what we were looking for the whole time.
Gets talked about a lot, but a good
Second
high
strikeout of
fastball
this
in a
game. We are going to lead the
three-strike
major leagues in
situation, it's
strikeouts,
just
and I don't
become
think there's
such
much
a
of a doubt
problem
about
for
that
hitters in
with the
more
pitches that we
recent
do
years.
see.
With all
So
the emphasis by pitchers on developing
whatever.
that
I'll still
spin
take being
rate,
on base
having
twice.
a good grip on-
So we start game two. Ricky Tiedemann on the mound for the Blue Jays. No idea who that is.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Got a two-seamer. Now, we shouldn't complain about that too much because we have seen primarily sinker ballers in our time here with the Rays so far. So this is fairly standard.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do
Runner
with
on
that if you
first,
swing at it,
two-way.
so it's a good take by him.
Here in the first inning. Can't really tell who the runner is. 2-1. Getting ahead in the count can only do good things.
Next offering is fouled.
Hey. Even Ricky Tiedemann is around the edges on us.
Inside.
I'll make it full.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Great
He doesn't
RBI
have
spot
anything
here. Just
super
gotta stay
imposing,
focused
but
on
we
the
could
pitch. The run
definitely
will
get
be in motion,
fooled
so something in the
by a
gap should
changeup if we're
definitely
not
score.
careful.
Swing and
Or a
miss.
slider that hardly moved.
Out number 3. One left for
Rack up
Tampa.
another one.
Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score.
Still got to work on contact, even though I think our contact should be
All
high
set for the
enough.
start of the inning.
It
And
could
now,
also be the
number
plate
13,
vision. We've kind of left that behind.
Tiedemann back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike
Dude.
1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to
Unfair
what you
how that
see,
didn't
and
fall.
He guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And the next pitch is way outside.
It's 4-1 in favor of the Rays. Not often we're ahead in the game, but means nothing.
And there's a
2-1.
ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job.
It's tied him in,
turning
actually.
up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next off.
That changeup looked like it was coming inside the whole way and then fell. Oh, Lord.
And a
Back foot slider.
That K is his third.
I don't know who this guy is, but he struck us out twice now. Oh, great. Just what we need. A little added pressure here in this one. Although this is Jake Bloss. Tiedemann is done. Driving one or more runs. Just get an RBI here. Now, granted, we do still kind of suck against left-handers. We've been focusing primarily on the contact against righties, simply because we see more of them. Oh, how was I? 77. I don't think we're going to see anything much better to hit than that. Dude. So many swings and misses here in Road to the Show. Down 0-2. We've already struck out twice. Fouled away. Got that going for us, although we did chase ball one.
Another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Probably a little bit too close to take there.
Next offering way off the plate.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone. Since you're
need to see something and just know what it is.
That's where you can get hurt.
The pitch.
Oh, that's unfair. How do you throw the curveball inside like that and it's still going to move in on you?
Back here at Rogers Center, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ronan.
Fourth strikeout of the series. And into right field for us. Taken all the way, and that thing just moved in.
Trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Now it's the right fielder. 0 for 3.
Can't wait to blow this opportunity. Now, we have had the bases loaded once before here this year, and we hit a grand slam, so time to do it again.
That's off the mark. Ball 1.
The opportunity for a huge inning.
0-95 with runners in scoring position to start the year. At some point, that will change.
Pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
2-0.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 2.
Probably take it until we get a strike here, even though we know that means I'm probably gonna take something right down the middle here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's be honest, the way that I'm swinging the bat right now, I probably fouled that off. So
get yourself a pop-up something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this.
No shot, dude. How do I see the same pitch twice in a row and just in the dirt, a good block. Full count, bases loaded, nowhere to put me. I feel like Conforto's the bigger threat right now, so he'd probably want to throw me something. No! We'll take a bases loaded walk and pick up an RBI on that. See what Conforto can do. Well, that home run in the first game is his only hit of the series so far. Not like anybody on this Tampa team hitting the ball crazy well right now, but... And a looper. That one's down. Throw will go home. It is not in time, and we're up to third with nobody out. Apparently, we just need to get on base for Michael Conforto more. Come alive here in this Toronto series. Very solid, by the way. Well, see, why isn't Alejandro Kirk batting behind me? Limited playing time, I would imagine. It's batting .360. Kirk popped up on the infield for the first out.
Hauls it in for the out.
The third baseman, number 8.
Runners on the corners with one
No, we usually don't get this deep into the Rays lineup. At least that we can see. Kike Hernandez. That one's hit well. Be able to tag up and score on this.
He's got it. Runner tagging for
Throw will
third.
be cut off, and we will score
That's
without a throw to make it
sacrifice fly as
9-2.
He comes across, and it's 9-2.
Man, there's a sack.
Oh, we're sitting here hitless in the game right
These
now, but
hitters are just piling it on.
a
We're
walk,
seeing some
run
really
scored,
quality
blew this
at-bats
game
out of this
open.
team right now.
after we took our walk.
Ground ball right side. It
But
squirts through.
the Blue Jays are not done.
So a man aboard now with one away.
He went up there and
Guess
got
we'll
it
take
with
the
2
points
strikes.
from just
I'm
the
not
on-target
gonna leave
throws.
this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. He was in a location
Yimi
where he could keep those
Garcia.
arms extended that he loves
Got
to
gas,
do.
which
So
is
nice
apparently
job
what
right
we're
there,
looking
coming
for.
back in that at-bat.
Given that I'm out in front on just about every fastball.
Swing and a chopper
Finally got
out to
one
short.
that we could handle. Whoa! I would say we ground out to short.
And he's safe.
We got an error.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell. if he can get
Trevino
great
with a
grip
wild
down there
throw,
or
and now
mechanics
Conforto
sort of just
again.
broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Swings
And
hits
hit
one
it
in the air
fairly
towards
well.
right field.
It's going to stay in the ballpark, just shy of the track.
Low hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Gotta feel good about what we've seen, at least when we're on
Now
base,
batting, the catcher, Alejandro.
from Michael Conforto.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. This guy one
Oh,
of the
let's
best
go.
defensive catchers.
Now, this is a
going.
weird
Talk
thing to be
about
excited
framing,
about.
the ability to
Karis
block,
LeVert is a
catch,
Detroit
and
Piston.
throw. He is at the top of the game. Out
Ground
to
ball.
short, Trevino.
Trevino's throw to make up for the
Sends
error
it to
in
first.
time.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Rays strand just the one.
Gotta
as they
love
can't add to their
Michigan
9-5
basketball
lead.
players coming back to play for the Pistons.
Back to the top of the order now. So up next for Toronto,
Remember when Karis LeVert
Ronan
was like
Trevino.
actually pretty good? That one's down the line. Gonna have to try and cut that off to no avail. Throw to the cutoff man a little bit late on it. They're gonna try and score the run, and he's out by just about half a
There's the
baseline.
tag, they get him, and that's the inning. No runs on 2 hits.
Inning
No
over.
errors,
Let's see
and
if
1
we-
left on base.
I don't think we're getting another chance. No. Bowden Francis, the pitcher for Game 3. Looking for a multi-hit day just to feel a little bit better about ourselves.
Nice grab.
Great plays like that at third base will not let that happen.
What a clean killing, Dan.
So much for a
1
multi-hit
run,
game, at least at the start. We ground
over.
into a double
No
play.
errors and no one left. Bottom half of
First
inning
pitch
number 1
fastball,
coming
it's
up.
gettable.
It's the Rays
We weren't really
one,
trying to
and the
do
Blue
too much with it. We were
Jays
trying to
tie
hit it on the ground, but damn it.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's Andres Jimenez.
It's 2-0 Rays, so somebody's doing something right, even if it's not me.
Swing and a ground ball
And
base
right.
in right field.
That commentary
And that
line will
keeps
never
the inning
not be
going.
triggering just because of how many times we heard it upon release. Like, I feel like SDS needs to just take that out. Re-record that. Have Boog say something else. Yeah. That's a fastball in our sweet spot, but a little bit out in front on it. Not sure what the speed was.
And ball 1.
Time for first on the team in doubles. That is a bit of a shock.
Close,
Ooh,
but
didn't
call
get
the
that.
ball. Now 2-0.
To be fair, I lost it in his uniform.
And
3-0.
another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this.
Walk
all day.
in
He's
each of
danger
the first 2
walking his
games of the
first batter
series.
Right here.
I always say you got to take your walks.
Next
Not
offer,
done
he's
with us
in
yet.
for a strike.
All right, ready to hit here for sure. 3 fastballs in the at-bat, though, so not sure we're going to see one of those. Oh, we did. Needed to be a little bit
1 out,
farther out in
bases
front
empty.
on that swing. In fact, we were a tiny bit behind. 3-2.
Him out looking.
I guess I got a little accustomed to getting those
Very little in the way
those
of
borderline
impactful
calls.
at-bats and quality at bats, and let alone
I blame Real
contact.
Muto. I
That's
blame
the 6th
the
time
frame
they've set him
job.
down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and
Get
very
another
high right
strikeout.
now.
But, I mean, Really, there's one pitch to handle that entire at-bat, as we see Tommy Nance
That misses the zone. 1-0.
make a mistake with that slurve. He could certainly get hit. Or a sinker.
Swing and a
Whoa,
miss.
okay.
And a slider. 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're in the top
Much,
half of the
much
sixth.
better slider. Ground ball. Oh, thank you. Oh,
Safe at first, no play. We'll see how this
I thought I was
is.
getting robbed again. And that will be a base hit. It is only our second of the series, mixed in with all of the
Man at first with
strikeouts.
one
But
gone. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
we're just trying. Trying to make something happen when sometimes it just isn't there.
On the ground, right side. Jimenez
And out of
throw to
first base. Kind of surprised they didn't try to throw to second, but would have been a tough play.
So runner at second. 2
Ryan
down.
Clifford
So
batting
next to the plate
sixth.
for Tampa Bay. Ryan Clifford.
Oh. No. Maybe one of these days
In the dirt.
I'll go on some of those, but especially not standing on second. 1-1 on Clifford, 2 out here in the 6th.
Man on second, 2 down.
That one ripped to right field. Looked like a pretty good swing. Caught at the warning track.
The runs, 1 hit, no
Stranded
errors,
on
and a
second
man out.
base, but
To the bottom of the 6th we go.
on base, we got a hit.
Ryan
We love to
O'Hearn
see
comes
that.
up to hit.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Ryan O'Hearn 0 for 2. All right, chance of a throw to third.
The throw to
We
third,
should have him gunned down. Oh, yeah.
and he's out.
First time tonight we've had a chance at one of those.
In this situation with a single to right field, the runner at first cannot try to make it to
I guess
third.
there's just
He's
not
got to get
AI
back
learning
into this
in Road to the
ballgame,
Show,
and
because
every
at
base
some
runner
point
counts.
you would think that they wouldn't really run on us. But I guess maybe it's because our arm, in theory, is pretty weak, but they just make the
Now
stupidest
here's the
base running
Tampa Bay
decisions
cleanup
ever.
hitter.
Sandlin leads with a slider. Maybe we sit on that.
Sandlin, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018.
No way he goes back to that.
Kicks and deals. There's
Oh.
a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down. That's
How did
one of his
Carp
money
do?
pitches to get that swing and miss.
Home run early on to straightaway center at like 450 feet, and then a walk-off home run later.
That one not close. And the count 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs.
I think
a
it's
little
a
bit.
12-point
Make
day,
you
all
miss
said and
up
done.
out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's the first sinker we've seen today, and it was effective.
The first sinker we've seen today, and of course it would be to me. I wrote that off
Number
as another
13
slider.
Had a game to forget.
Definitely didn't do much
Game to
of
forget,
anything
series
in
to
this
forget.
one.
We
I
struck
think
out a
he
shit
knows
ton.
he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't
Certainly
the
need
reason
something
why.
better than that. Unfortunately now we do head back home.
It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
The year is 2026, and although the season is early, the Tampa Bay Rays are worse than the Washington Nationals. Mackenzie Gore, I feel like I just saw him.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other
Did we
way.
play the
Athletes did a
Nationals
good
already?
Job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
5-pitch repertoire. It's not crazy, but I mean, hard fastballs, got a sweeper buried in there. We could look silly.
Runner on the go. He swings and fouls one off.
I see so few pitches in the strike zone that I am late on the ones that I do. Don't expect to see that again.
Next pitch misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Gotta be seeing something. Probably breaking inside after that.
Comes up empty.
Or a
That's
dot of a
strike two.
fastball.
Good fastball going early. until
All
they feel
heat.
They can make some good contact.
So far
You keep
from
on throwing
Gore.
the pitch.
Next offering upstairs.
3-2 count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion.
There's just no
so
way he
something
throws
in the
another
gap
fastball,
should
right?
definitely
6
score
straight.
it.
He did.
Swing and a
And we
line
were
drive
on
to
it.
right field.
What in the
Cruz
fuck was
scratching
that
on the
catch?
run. We head to the second here at
We were on it the
Tropicana
best that we
Field.
could
No
be.
score.
He really did throw me 6 straight
And now it's
fastballs.
Keibert Ruiz.
Keibert Ruiz.
Maybe if I sat there expecting that pitch, we could have done better on it, but
Lifted in the air, right center field.
we actually get to play a fly
Pulls it
ball
down and he makes the catch.
in the second inning.
Runner at third.
Hell, it's
Two away.
the standards have fallen so low in Road to the Show that even drive in 1 or more runs, even fly balls for outs are more productive than what we've done most of our Rays tenure so far.
Going one.
After seeing 6 straight fastballs, the first at bat, of course I sit on that pitch. It'd be a changeup. The one pitch that I think was going to fool us. Sitting on that fastball.
2 outs. Breaking ball misses down and away.
And they do try and get us to chase. Pitch is way out of the strike zone. It's why we're in so many deep counts, because we do have that tendency. Damn it!
Fouled off. He was
I mean, he was up to 98 on that one. All right, fair. It's best that he'll throw it
the 1-2
in the dirt. Good take.
in the dirt. Nice
So a good
job
block behind
the
home plate.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get.
Could
far
go
enough away
right
from the
straight in
catcher
line
for
with
the
that
runner at
that
third.
third pitch
Think about
fastball.
scoring.
Maybe slider sweeper inside. Not sure.
Next offer is
Whoa.
downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
It is
Michael
yet another
Conforto, next
3-2
to bat
count.
for Tampa.
Oh
Missed,
my
and
God.
it's a strikeout, and
Just
that
one of those
is the
situations where it's too
But
close
2
to
runs
take, and I'm
scored,
sitting
and
there
they
thinking
jump
it's a
ahead.
curveball, and
Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
we see so many good 2-strike pitches. It's so frustrating.
drive,
That
base
drop!
hit.
Whoa! I don't know how we got in front of that
So,
thing.
runner aboard to start
I have
the inning.
no
I'd
idea.
say
That thing was a
mistake pitch
rocket.
in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit.
Felt like
right
as
there.
soon
You
as we
have
were
to
on our
expand
break
the
to the
zone.
ball, it was there and it
Keep
was
that lead
down,
up
and
off first base.
boy. That first pitch changeup that we were early on. Best pitch we've seen to hit in the game. In the air to left.
Drilled left field.
That had some pop off the bat, and it is out of here. Home run number 3. And it breaks a tie.
He'll touch 'em all. And they slide in front in the 6th.
We are
It's
halfway
3-2.
to our
He only
rookie
needed one
season
swing to square it
home
up.
run
Probably
total.
any time in that at bat
in
was
far fewer
aggressive, and it
games.
paid off.
I'm going to hit for 20 home run power, honestly, this season. I feel like that's going to be
Went up there,
a win, but at the end of the day, we will be a lot better at the end of the season than we are right now, and it's just great to get a first pitch fastball,
And
be
welcome
on
back
it,
to the ballpark.
and drive it out of
Top
here.
the 7th, and now it's Juan Yepes.
Those moments have been few and far between here in Road to the Show.
And a base hit.
Yepes into right field.
Couldn't have timed it
Now
off
don't
any
blow
better
it,
than
Tampa.
that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right
Can we also
to
just
it, and
take a
then
minute
extended
to
through the swing
mention
for the line
just
drive
how
base hit.
far
One
Washington's
down,
jerseys
runner at
have
first.
declined
And next will be the cleanup hitter.
over
He's
the
already
years?
homered here in this one.
Their OGs, their Bryce Harper era, those were fine, and now as road uniforms especially are just lifeless.
At 96,
Wow.
that pitch is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job.
You
just
think you got a
presenting
great take in
better
there.
than It actually was.
Holy.
Next pitch is outside.
Sure you don't want to give him that one too? Oi. That one's crushed. Another fastball, left center field and off the wall. On a hop, will they try and score the run? Yes, without a throw. Well, for as much as I hate Tropicana Field, we come home and having a great start to this Washington series. Home run, double number 4.
1 out, runner at second.
See if Conforto can put a bigger gap between us and the Nats. Negative. Can I go back to the bag, please?
In the dirt, blocked.
Just so we don't get gunned down. Conforto hitless. And a ground ball booted at third. Conforto's not quick.
And it's in time.
Got him at
Wasn't
first
the
base.
smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So runner at second, 2 down. And now
That's another problem with Conforto batting behind us, but I mean, let's be honest.
that one the
Slicer
other way,
caught
brings it
in the
for the
inning.
third out.
Let's be honest,
They
he's
get a run on
again,
2 hits,
we
no
talked about it in the
errors,
last
and
series.
the
He's the
man
most
left.
capable hitter hitting behind us that I've gotten in the last 2 real years. Last 3-4 seasons of Road to the Show. It's been that bad. But, hey, we'll take it. Multi-hit game. 2 extra base hits. That's good stuff.
Number 13 was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
That is so refreshing to hear, by the way.
He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities. in
Commentary
this one.
praising me after a game instead of shitting all over me. That is just not something that I hear very often. So we see Jake Irvin here in game 2 of 3 with the Washington Nationals. Hit a double or hit a home run. Well, I think our chances are better of hitting a double, but even those chances probably aren't that great.
Pitch misses outside.
Odd little delivery.
And
That
that's
fastball
ball
almost
1.
looked like it had some cut on it. Which is really concerning because he does actually have a cutter.
And that one
Slurve.
wrapped
All
foul.
right. I was going to say if that was just... He doesn't have a straight curveball, but that would have been a little harder to swallow. Ground ball. Oh, my goodness.
The throw.
Good Lord.
And that's a nice play to end the
Had
inning.
rough luck picking on third base.
Nothing doing for Tampa.
Last couple
Scoreless
games.
after 1.
We're putting bat to ball, though. That's all.
1 out.
The
bases
results
empty.
will come as
And
long
now
as we're
it's
doing
Luis
that.
Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
Garcia 1 for 1. Scoreless here in the 4th. Making
That's
2
a
for
hit.
2.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
I always wonder why they chose to
Tropicana
emphasize
Field,
that
ready
like
to
that.
go for the last half of the inning and stepping in for the
Because you hear
Rays,
that
number
commentary
13.
line so often. At least that we have. Just a triple and a home run away from the cycle. Like what?
Irvin
back to work.
Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
He's been
Wasn't
pitching
thinking
well,
that.
but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff
Ooh.
in this one or not.
Best slurve of the game from Jake Irvin. We saw one in that first at bat that wasn't very good. We just were expecting something different, even though we didn't even throw the pitch I was expecting. 0-2.
Inside. Now 1-2.
See if you
Sinker
can go
inside was
upstairs
an
a little
easy
bit. Make
take.
sure you miss
He could
up
certainly
and out of the
try
zone
and
since you're
pick
headed to
that
count 1-2.
high inside corner
Don't
right
miss
now.
in the zone, because that's where you get hurt.
Got him looking. That's a strike.
Or reverse my entire field of vision.
Pulled the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it.
It's a lot of
thinking it might be
strikeouts
a
looking,
called
and
ball
it's
or
just
anything. I just think
a
he was
big
flat out
reason
frozen.
for that is because I
Did
do
not
try and
expect that
guess, because it's
location, in
kind
my
of
opinion.
what I've had to resort to. Trying to be one step ahead of the pitcher, and more than half the time that does not work. Ooh.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field.
That's
power.
one you
Talk
hate to
about
let by.
something being hit to the right side into the outfield.
2-0 Rays here, bottom
Second
5
has
after a
very
great
good read
opener.
and
We're
can
sitting 0 for
determine
2
whether
right
or
now.
not he can score on that base hit.
Cut on and
That's
lifted in the air.
unfortunate. Caught out there and right.
Makes a nice running catch.
Probably wouldn't have mattered. They were getting
Those
it
can
out
be pretty fun as an
anyway.
outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that
Stone
one
Garrett
down.
with a long
Nothing
running
better than
play.
that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
0 for 3. Rays, by the way, 2 runs on 5 hits. The Nationals, no runs on 8.
Number 13.
Ooh, didn't get it.
Next to hit takes ball 1.
Evan Reifert
Bliss leads off first
on the
with 2
mound.
down to the inning.
in the air to left field. Oh, was that crushed? Second home run of the series. And homers on back-to-back days.
And they add a pair. It's 4-0.
Now, we were still way out in front on that thing.
Yep, seeing the ball
But
well,
man.
he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Got a little bit of a waste pitch there, first pitch, and just decided to sit fastball and sit fastball low, which is a big deal for us. I mean, that's where I've always said that I like fastballs typically.
But instead, batter gets rewarded.
Hooked it around the
Nice
foul
job of
pole.
Getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Next
That
to
is
hit for
2
the
home
Nats,
runs with the
Bryce
torque
Rayner.
stance in 50 minutes.
Base hit.
Gonna have to be a throw home. I messed up.
To the plate.
Now we might still, well, we would have possibly gotten it out.
And he's in to score. It's 4-1.
That'll ruin the shutout. They hit the wrong button.
So runner
Oh,
at second,
oh
2
no!
down.
Not only did it ruin the shutout,
Yepes.
the Washington Nationals have taken the
Out to
lead.
right.
And I'm responsible for ending the ninth. Well, hopefully I have a chance in the ninth, even though I don't think so, to make up for that.
Flip the script of this game. It's the Nationals 5, the Rays 4.
That blows. I haven't often been the reason the Rays lose. At least solely. This one, I'm the reason.
With a good game to help lift them to
Rays
the
didn't
win.
lose.
And
We're
only
off the
one
hook.
made it count. The Tampa Bay
All right,
cleanup
appears to
hitter
be Jackie
opened the ball
Robinson
game
Day.
Yesterday afternoon.
2 on, 1 out here in the first inning. Josiah Gray on the mound for the Nationals. 2-0 in favor of Washington.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I was even sitting on that cutter too, but he slowed it down a little bit. I don't know why I always swing like they're going to throw it their hardest, because they very rarely do.
2 on, 1 out.
That one's hit well. Fly ball, slicing away. It will be caught, but a decently productive out. We will put a runner on to third base.
Everyday during batting
I
practice,
thought
these outfielders
that
get
pitch,
about 10 minutes
combined
of
with our
balls
contact,
in the
you know,
gaps.
kind of
They
right off
practice
the end of the
this, and when
barrel,
the game comes, they make the play perfect.
I thought that'd have a little bit more slice on it and we'd be able to get on,
New
but
inning getting started. Now the third
not the
baseman,
case.
Andres Chaparro.
just going to have to cut that
Here's a
one
swing
off.
and a line drive, and that's a base hit.
That's a
In
line
right
drive.
field.
Why do we have the skill check
And the
here?
leadoff man aboard.
On a
Now batting, number
single down the line. 5-1 Washington. They're all over us here today. Get on base. We like getting on base. Oh, man, that was such a good pitch to hit. Sucks we missed it.
And that's outside. And that is ball 1.
Yeah, tied for third on this team in hits. That seems unreal. And I mean, I guess it could be partly because we do play every day. We haven't missed a game yet, but that's probably a big reason. But wow, that is still not good. Ooh, just low. I was about ready to try and pull the trigger on that, thinking it was another cutter, but no, sweeper just continued to go down. 2-1.
And a pop-up.
I got the
side,
right
out
pitch,
territory.
too. That's what really, really sucks. That thing
Makes
didn't
the grab,
move.
and that's the inning.
He threw that cutter on the inside part of the plate really, really badly, and I was sitting there thinking it was going to cut middle in, and it never did.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number
0 for
42.
2. 6-1 in favor of the Nationals.
Gray back to work. Swinging a foul
That's
straight
what
back.
we got last
These
pitch,
Rays
and
looking to
put a better
string
swing
together
on it,
better
but still
at-bats when they
foul.
have
A little bit out in
runners on,
front.
But it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. Ball one. It's tough because those are moments
Start getting a
you
little
just
bit
can't
more
get
selective,
back.
I think, and seeing the right pitches.
This
Ah.
ball's chopped on the ground. Garcia.
Might have been as good of a
On the
pitch as we were going to
first,
see
out, 1-1
in that
down.
at-bat, but
Now batting, the left fielder, Michael.
So runner at second.
Alex
The
Faedo,
catcher,
old
Keibert
friend, is on the mound.
Ruiz.
Keibert Ruiz. Gonna be a throw home from us, some decent speed.
Now a long throw
I did
home.
about the best that I could,
Got it
but
in time, he
not even
scores.
close.
And it's now a 6-run lead.
The blowout for the
Well done.
Nationals
Drives in the run.
continues.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it.
One last
Knocked it off
chance.
and ripped it into the outfield.
Get a hit. That would be lovely. Why is Eduardo Salazar standing the way that he was? Sinker, slider, fastball. Fastball buried down there, but he could touch 99.
Number 42 now at the plate as he
He's also got a 90-mile-an-hour
He's gonna
slider.
steal second. You
That we
want him to go
pulled.
early in the count. That way he's not a
Tried to
distraction
pull.
to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way
Woo!
so the hitter can focus on the
Holy
pitch.
shit.
No ball, 2 strikes.
I say it all the time when somebody throws, like, you know, kind of a shit front door slider and then a nasty one down and away. How are those the same pitch?
cut on and missed.
Wow, I thought we were on that.
They limit the damage here.
Well,
2 men left
some good
stranded,
in this
but they do
series.
push across
I think
the
we're only going
line.
to wind up
Big
with 3
inning coming
hits
up.
or something
It's the
like that,
Nationals 7, the
unless we
Rays
get
2.
another at-bat. But, given that 2 of them were home runs and 1 was a double,
2
oh,
outs, runner at first. Now
well,
it's the
bottom of the
fielder.
9th, 2
Struck
away.
out on just 3 pitches last time.
And we have a lefty in DJ Hers on the mound. Now, we kind of suck against lefties, but see what we can do here.
And there's the strike.
See, you know, it's a ball that you want to try and go after, but not there.
Down
Oh,
to their final strike.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on
quickly
this approach.
0-2. A curveball up and in, and then a slider that actually broke more than the
The
curveball did.
Rays down to their final strike. And that one
1-2.
missing inside a sharp
Not really
slider.
looking to get the
See if
Rays
he can
back
go
into this
upstairs a
game.
little
I
bit.
mean, I
Make
suppose
sure
we
you
could,
miss
but
up and out of the zone since
looking
you're
to do
ahead
what we
in the
need to
count
do.
1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get
And
hurt.
we skied it
Hits
right
and
to the
that
right
should do
fielder.
it. Makes the catch.
The extra
Ball
attempt
game. And the
at a hit
Nationals
means
salvage the
nothing.
finale of this 3-game
The Nationals
series.
do win the finale, but the Rays win the series, I think, for the first time.
His finest hour, Boog, and he may be a
Certainly
little
sucked, but
frustrated heading back to the clubhouse.
they're in a finale.
Hard for him to get a win
3 for
with performances
13,
like
2
this.
home runs, 4 RBIs. We added, I think we're over 10 RBIs now, so I guess that's good. That OPS and all that is still absolutely stinks, though.